is William Mack. I pastor Grace Community Covenant Church.
Grace is a place of healing.
It's peace.
The tools to succeed.
It's family. It's a home away from home. Pastor Mack is awesome.
It's a place where we have a lot of fun. You get to be yourself.
You wear what you have. You don't have to go out and buy something to come to church. You wear jeans, you wear a polo shirt, whatever you have, come to church.
It's a place I can come to when I just need to talk to somebody.
People, very friendly, sociable.
And it's joy.
Grace Community Church, is this your normal, typical church, or can you tell me about your church?
Yeah, so Grace Community is it a normal church? That is a great question. I tell people all the time that there is not another church like Grace, and by that we strive to be a community of faith that is intentional about being in relationship with one another and being in relationship with Christ. We tell people very, very proudly that we are a community of people that are imperfect, but we serve a perfect God.
We just want to give hope. We want to give living hope to people who do not know about the love of Christ, and we want to show that through our actions. So when you come in these doors, we want you to feel love, but we most importantly want you to receive the gospel of Jesus Christ in your hearts so that your life can be transformed and your community can be transformed as well.
Revelation brings me back. The fact that I'm always learning something new about God and what His plans for my life, that keeps me coming. You have to be fed to have strength. And I get more feeding because I'm doing a little bit of work during the service. So I'm there to support in prayer during service. So my feeding is the Bible studies and the Sunday schools. Those times are refreshing for me. And there's always something said that confirms what God is doing in my life that makes a difference for me.
It was more than just lip service. It was, sound biblical principles, and that teaching has kept us here and will keep us here, and growing while we're here.
Community and the hope for a community that I grew up in, that I know has its fair share of issues. The belief that this community can be better than what people view it as and what the current situation is. Just that hope, that sense of hope that it brings to this area really drew me in. I grew up here and I just know the hopelessness that exists in this community. And they need a beacon of hope, a light in graces that beacon of hope.
Being a wounded soldier for Christ is pretty much what I came here as. I think now that wound is still there, but I don't allow it to be my lead in. It doesn't leak as much as it used to, right? It's not a wound that is present. It's still there. It's just not as harmful as it was before. And so now the soldier has taken over versus that wound. And so that soldier is the one that's standing in the gap of the ones that come here that were just like me, wounded. And I see that every Sunday. I see the pain. I see the hurt. I see the worry. I see all that. Because that was me. It still is me. But there's this joy and this hope in this dude named Jesus that I found. And I'm able to share, even in the midst of your foolishness, even in the midst of your pain, even in when you really don't know what the next step is. There's this guy named Jesus. And he's a balm in Gilead, and he can heal your wounded soul. And let me share him with you. And that's what I love about being here, is I get to walk life with other wounded people, and we get to place our wounded bodies at the altar together, and it's pretty awesome.
Hi, my name is William Mack, pastor of Grace Community Church, 338 North 25th Street. We would love to have you come worship with us. Join us every Sunday at noon. We are a come as you are community of faith, which means you don't have to worry about wearing a suit or any fancy clothes. We just would like for you to wear some clothes. Join us Sunday at noon, or join us for one of our community groups. We have a community group that meets on Sundays at 10:45. Another community group meets on Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. And then we have another community group that meets on Saturdays at 10:30 a.m. So please, ma'am, please, sir, we would love for you to be our guest at Grace.